All right, folks, welcome. We're here live, Bristol. That's right, the last great Coliseum here of the racing of NASCAR for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series, Xfinity Series here tonight. Well, it's going to be a good one here. Short track, man. I caught a little fishbowl here. As always, I'm Joe White up here in the booth. I'm accompanied by Tim McBriar. Tim, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Joe. How are you?
Man, I'm doing awesome, and I tell you what, these guys out here, well, they're gonna have their hands full. This place, man, is just like a bull ring for racing.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be there's gonna be some beating and banging going on tonight, brother.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. I tell you, these guys gonna have their hands full here. Got a good, huge field on hand. It's about close to about 20, some about 30 cars out here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I've been looking at them practice there, Joe. It's gonna get big.
It'll be interesting, huh?
Yeah. And I tell you what, all these cars right here in that little old stadium right there, if you was on the outside in that holler anywhere, you could hear them.
Nice sound, roar of a thunder, just like it is outside right now.
Yeah. Don't tell me it's coming a thunderstorm.
Oh, it's been that way for about past hour and a half, 2 hours.
Maybe.
I think most of it's already went past, so we should be good.
That's good. Oh, Chris Stump is on the dadgum pole. Look at that.
Chris Stump up top there. Troy Rappert sitting in second. Corey Blevins up at the third there right now. Kyle Gilbert fourth. Ricky Harding, up in the fifth place spot right now. That's your top five. That could change any moment. It's still got about 2.5 minutes left in qualifying. As these guys storm around here for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series. Well, folks, this tonight kicks off the night. Well, we're back in business 5 nights a week here at OSR Network, and I know tomorrow night's a big night for Tim, as he's going to debut on his stream there for the Extreme Motorsports 99.com KNN Series. Then you can hear me and Tim here for Tuesday night and Thursday night. But I tell you, it's wow, I got a good week of racing, man. Good week.
Oh man, I'm telling you, Joe, it's gonna be great. I'll get past tomorrow. I'll be all right.
That's all right. Tim will have a little butterflies in, but tonight we're going to concentrate on this one here, the VoiceAttack Grand National Series here for the USRL, as these guys are going to try to tackle this. I call it kind of a fishbowl style track. I mean, it kind of looks like it's a track inside of a bowl.
Well, it's the shortest circuit on NASCAR circuit. It is a shortest track.
Is it the shortest, or is Martinsville shorter?
This here is shorter, I think. It's just half a mile.
Well, I think that's what Martinsville is. Not sure. Maybe somebody out there can correct me. Heck, I don't know.
Yeah, this is the shortest one. This is 0.50. It's a half mile track. Martinsville, I think, is bigger than this.
I'm not sure. That's a good question, though. I never really thought about it. You know what I mean?
Heard that.
I guess I should have. What do you think?
Yeah. Snot. What have I done?
All right. Well, qualifying's about over with here. Looks like Chris Stump's going to hang on to the top spot. That's a good trivia question out there for people in the chat. What's the shortest track NASCAR here running so far? We know the shortest track in history would probably be like a Bowman Gray or something, but we're talking about the current new age running as of right now. So it's a good little trivia question for them to let the viewers kind of interact with us. How's that? I'll work it that way. All right, well, let's grid these guys up here, Tim, and I tell you, man, we got a good field here tonight. About ready to do battle here at Bristol. As the man on pole, Chris Stump. Troy Rappert sitting in second. Corey Blevins starting in the third place spot. And Kyle Gilbert right there in fourth. And I'm going to go ahead and say, while I'm looking at Corey Blevins, he said he had a new paint job, but it's showing up as black. And I know what that means. So, Corey, when you go back and watch the broadcast and you see your car in black, that means you need to save that thing in a 24-bit. You can't save it in 32. And that's why it's showing up like it is. I've already refreshed everything. There's nothing I can do to fix the black problem on the Xfinity cars and the paint. So, with that said, 5th place starter, Ricky Harding. Tommy Haynes starting in the 6th place. 7th place man, A.J. Rogers. 8th place man, Greg Willis. 9th place man, Trent Potter. Bruce Potter right there. So the Potter boys starting in 9th and 10th. And as we look through the rest of the field, we got a good one here tonight here, Tim, as these guys set to do battle here at Bristol.
Man, I'm telling you what, Joe. We got 200 laps here tonight. It's going to be a humdinger.
Absolutely, and it'll go by pretty quick here because, I mean, like I said, it is a short track. I mean, these guys get around this place pretty quick. I know you brought up something interesting there, and I believe you said something about we might not have any fast fixes here.
I don't know for sure, but I think I heard that.
Okay. Again, if anybody in the chat's listening and heard or one of the drivers, let us know. Correct us if we're wrong. You know, I love the feedback from people out there. I want to hear from you. Don't fall asleep on me. You know, Tim needs reassurance here.
Yeah.
But don't sound so desperate now, Tim. I mean, you got to be like, look, nah, I don't need no reinsurance. I'm good.
We're going to go 2 rounds on this first one here to get going here. It's such a short track.
You're right. Most of the short tracks, they do take about 2 rounds around here, and then they'll get them going. It's going just to be an interesting one here. I mean, these guys, this is a nervous place here, especially with this kind of car count. You know, you got to be very, very careful and very mindful of what you're doing.
I'm telling you, it's that Camaro or the Ford Mustang. They're good cars, but they still got power.
Absolutely. So here we go. It said here, man, to go clean flag racing. Aha. Here we go. Jack Walls. He's got our trivia answer out there. Bristol is 0.533 miles. Martinsville is 0.523. So pretty much 100th from each other. I mean, you might as well say Martinsville and Bristol's the same as the green flag flies. We're racing here, though, at the short track of Bristol as these guys, man, take off side by side. Man, they're already fanned out trying to get these things, man, out as Chris Stumps took it the lead right now.
Hey, Troy Rappert, he was a little bit sleepy there when he got started there.
Yeah, just a little bit on the front side, but that's okay right there, man. Kyle Gilbert, he's looking good, that 58 machine, as he's got a good run trying to snoop up. A lot of these guys will utilize the high line here. You know, they might try to go low. We're already in there. Caution.
Already?
Oh, 29 machine looks like, 26, my bad. He's dead on the track. That thing's upside down. Let's go back on the replay, see what happened to him. As I don't know if it actually was him that caused it or if there's something in front of him made him check up.
Somebody called paramedic.
Yeah, he came out of the turn. Oh, looks like a car on the outside got there. Man, he shot to the moon. And yeah, he's somebody better call 911 for that guy, man. Make sure, man, he didn't fall out of his rig at home. Because he went way up in the sky and fell down.
I heard that. I tell you what, that rookie right there, Kyle Gilbert, is right there up there front, buddy, and that's something for a rookie.
Jack, I'll just say that pretty much Bristol and Martinsville are just close enough together. You might as well say they're about the same size. When you're only talking about, looks like you're only talking about 100th or so between the two. You might as well say they're probably about the same. I figured these were 2 of the smallest tracks. Either way, they're 2 of the smallest tracks in NASCAR.
Let me put it another way, Joe.
All right.
Bristol's more fun.
Well, you probably, from a driver's standpoint, yeah, I would agree. Martinsville's kind of one of those tracks that it's more flatter, doesn't have the banking that Bristol does, and Martinsville's not quite as fast. You know, it might be close in size. You carry so much speed here, so yeah, things happen very, very quickly here.
Yeah, at Martinsville, you got to get way down in them turns and get out of it, you know, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to pass at Martinsville too, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Well, also Troy Rappert, showing him in a black car also. All these guys, if you go back and watch the broadcast, y'all can yip and yell all you want at me, and that's fine. I can take it. But I've preached it now for 2 years, year and a half, whatever, and there's a forum out there if you want to look it up. There's a glitch in iRacing with the Xfinity. It hits the Xfinity cars more than anything. Something about if you save the paint in 32-bit, it will show up Some people might see it, some people not. A lot of times it shows up as a black, but you have to save it in like a 24-bit. Most painters know what I'm talking about. I'm not a painter, so I have no clue. But either way, that's why you see some of the cars out there in black like they are. And I hate it because I try everything I do here to try to get these guys to showcase their paint jobs, because I know they work hard on them. A lot of guys, man, they work a lot, and it's very nice to see out there.
Oh yeah, we got several of them out there that way, but that 94's got green on his inside.
Yeah, it's just green on the top. I mean, but the whole car's black, and that's just kind of one of those. That's just a glitch thing, man. There's nothing you can do about it once it shows up that way.
No.
All right,
getting ready to go.
Corey Blevins, his changed to 24, so that's good right there. But here we go, pace cars in. We're back racing again here at Bristol as old Chris Stump jumps out to the front there. Troy Rafford, he's got his hands full with Kyle Gilbert on his inside as they come out of here. Now the one thing about this track is that high line will play a factor here as the race goes on later on.
Yes, it will, Joe. I guarantee you they'll be getting up high before it's over with.
And another thing, getting loose coming off the turns and going on that inside, you got to be very, 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 very careful. You know, you do use a lot of brake here, but a lot of momentum, and you can get shot up the track and hit that wall very easily.
Oh, man, you talking about easy. Ooh.
Look at Corey Blevins making some moves there as he's coming up to the third place spot, trying to utilize. That's what I'm saying. He's got that high line and getting that momentum off the turn, and he's getting a good run coming off the turns there. He takes the third place spot.
And he's side by side. Well, no, he got it now.
He did.
Look like Kyle dropping back a little bit.
Yeah, Kyle's dropping there. He's on that inside. Let's go back here in the back here. John T. Wimmer's trying to hang on to the 16th place spot. He's got 46 of Chris Medford there. He went on the inside. Caution is out. Looks like Butch Frazier might have got caught up in that one. Let's go back here on the replay and see. Oh,
Brian Wynn, what?
Well, the 85, it checked the field up in the back. And Butch Frazier nowhere to go in the 73 there. Oh, just could not get slowed down in time. J.J. Garrett, wow.
J.J., he got hard.
Yeah, and
Don't say it. Do not. I will throw this cigar at you if you do.
he was beating up his car a little bit.
Yeah. Oh Lord, my face is still red.
Yeah, we had a good race last week at a road course there, so man, it was awesome. And I noticed we're missing somebody in the field, Calvin Allison.
Yeah, I was looking for him early. He didn't here.
Might have had to work. You know, I know he'd every once in a while he has commitments on Sunday nights. His job sometimes calls for him to work.
Was that Butch Frazier that messed up, or was it?
I'm not sure. I saw him having a checkup. He was one that was right there in the mix of it, though.
JJ's back there in the back too.
Yeah. Yeah. JJ. He's got the
Don't you do me that way. Face is already red.
I see.
I still thinking about the other night.
Lord of mercy. I think he does it on purpose now. I think that keeps it out there on purpose.
Believe he does.
Yeah. You know what would really be bad though? If he puts a camel on the hood along with those on the back.
Oh Lord.
And yeah, folks, if you don't get the reference there, then
You have to
I'm not going to go any more into it than that. I'll leave it at that.
look at the car.
It's a
real
family show here, folks, and we got to keep it that way. I mean, hold up, you know, we might have some kids and everybody out there watching, so. I mean, it is a good cause, though. He does run on the car, and that, there's nothing wrong with that. A little bit off on the months, but it is a good cause that he does run on the car. And like I say, it goes to show you some of the sponsorships that happens here in sim racing, and in the community itself. It's awesome. It's unique to see these guys come out with their paint jobs. That's why I like showcasing them, and just showing off some of the awesome paint jobs. Pace car's gonna pull him around. Lights are off. Here we go. Chris Stump up front. Corey Blevins right there. Trent Potter right there. Yeah, Jack, there you go. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Tommy Hayes. We'll let him say it. Here we go. Pace car's in. Green flag's going to fly. Chris Stump's out front. He gets a good jump again. That's Corey Blevins right there in the second place spot. He defends that position. As you see, man, Trent Potter tried to drive on the inside, but here comes Chris Garrett on the outside. He dives it up there. He's going to try to take that third place away.
He's looking like he's going to get it.
He does. Here comes Corey Blevins. He's going to try for that lead.
Wow, he's pushing it right there.
Boy, I tell you what, go back here to about the 15, 16, 17 place spot. They're back here about 2 and 3 wide almost.
I bet they're a wreck place for a place to have.
Probably so, but right now it's some exciting racing they got going on. Dustin Phillips in the mix back there.
Oh, what are the Hornets, man?
Absolutely. I tell you, you got Rick Greenway there. You got A.J. Rogers. I mean, they're just battling going on all over this track right now. A nice looking, Rick Greenway's got a nice looking 68 machine out there. Oh, he puts it in the wall, though.
He did hit the wall when I pulled it up.
Man, that's not what he wants to see.
46 got close to the wall. 5th Medford got close to the wall, too.
He did. Oh, contact.
They got a good race going on back here.
59 there, Bruce Potter. He almost stuffed that thing up into the wall a little bit.
You and I both know, Joe, it ain't hard to do here, buddy.
Nah.
I drove this track a bunch of years, and
I don't like it.
It's not hard to do.
I don't like it. I don't like it because you got to run the high side a lot. I'm not really a high side driver.
This here, if you're going to save them tires, you're going to have to go high.
And you're right. I mean, but it's just one of them things that I just really never could get the feel for this track and Dover is two tracks that I really could never get the feels. We're under caution here. Dustin Phillips. All tore up. Don't know what might have happened to him here, but let's see if we can catch something. On the replay, the 55 wiggled a little bit in front of him, and don't know if that might have caused him to check up. We'll see what happened. Oh, he puts it in the wall and then just slams the inside wall, and here comes the leaders if they got around. But man, he hit the inside wall hard, and his night's pretty much done. That thing is smoking like a grill.
Well, we fixing to find out. He tore the front end off that car nearly. Hey, we got some comers coming in. I mean, some pit men.
Pit stop, yeah.
Dog it. Let's see what
Trying to eat my peach right now.
Peach.
Yeah, I got me some fruit before the race.
He would have been coming on out.
It's better than chips, you know what I mean?
Yeah, chips tear my gums up.
Yeah, well, fruit's better for you, though.
Especially them old ones.
Fruit's better for you, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to eat better, because you know I'm fat.
I can't say that.
Why not? Well, yeah. You're like a doggone twig.
Ha-ha.
Hey, at least you're skinny, man, you know what I mean?
Boy, I tell you what.
I'm like the Michelin man walking around on 2 legs.
Let me tell you something, Joe. Before last year, I was a big guy too, Bubba. And all of a sudden, I started losing weight. I weighed 285 pounds.
Oh.
And I weigh 135 now.
Man, well, I wish. I'm trying though, man. I'm working on it, folks. I'm working on it. So we'll see the transformation here, and we'll see. And maybe I'll come up one day and y'all call me the sexy beast behind the mic of iRacing.
Oh Lord. I hope I'm around when that happens.
No way. Yes, I know there's somebody out there listening right now going, what in the world? I thought this was a race, man. And what the guys talking about up there, talking about peaches, man, and weight loss. What is wrong with them? They're not even talking about we are talking about the race, but it is a food. They got Food City 500 on the wall there, so why not? Food and racing. You gotta love it.
When they go back racing, we'll be racing.
That's right. It's under caution. Under caution, we talk about it.
I gotta get me a drink of coffee.
There you go. Well, I want to appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight, and thank you out there, man. All the viewers, want to welcome everybody here as we are under caution at Bristol. Here for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series, myself and Tim up here. We're just kind of two old guys up here having fun, broadcasting these things for you. Love doing it, man. Love, man, throwing it out there. And I want to appreciate, man, everybody that comes in week and week out. And I want to thank all the viewers. Made another milestone here for Online Sim Racing Network. We surpassed 1,400 subs on the YouTube side. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything y'all done. As always, here we go. Green flag's about to fly. Pace car is in. We're about to be in here in just a second. Chris Stump's going to put down on the loud pedal and make that thing scream. He does. Trent Potter does not get the start. Tommy Haynes does, though, behind him. He's going to try for that second place spot. They're door to door.
Yeah, he is. And I tell you, he's bumping he's bumping Chris Stump, too.
He did. He was like, man, go. I got to go. Boy, I tell you what, the number 12 did not get the start that he wanted up front.
No, he didn't.
Wow. Right now, though, behind him, you got Troy Radford and the 3 machine there, Dustin Peen. They're battling it out.
I tell you what, Joe, I'm glad to see Tommy Haynes up there at the front.
Doing good, ain't he?
Yeah, he's doing great. We don't get to talk about him much.
Hopefully we hang on to that top spot. So right now he's running in about the 3rd place spot. I tell you, another guy, though, man, is moving it up here. Rick Greenway was talking about it earlier on. He did tap the wall a little bit. But John T. Wimmis right there going to take the spot away from him for the moment as John's trying to move to the front himself here. But old Rick's doing, pretty good. It's up in the 12th place spot. Oh, we got a huge wreck, though, in front of him.
Oh,
man,
boy.
everybody had to get heavy on the binders. I was just watching it right there, and that's actually going to involve the 3 of Dustin Ping. So and he was actually up front to see what happened here. Maybe,
Chris Smith,
Dustin Ping, he was involved with it. He was actually in front of him, so I got a feeling that, Troy Radford just got up there, ran in the wall a little bit too hard, got in the back end of it, the 32 went around, and the 59 got turned a little bit. Just everybody trying to check up, nowhere to go here. Everything happened so quick. That's short track racing for you folks.
Yeah, that happened in just a flash.
Well, how many cautions do you think we're going to have tonight?
How many we done had?
Oh, no, I ain't done a race summer yet. Hang on. All right. Chris Stump's the leader. We've completed 38 of 200 laps. 0 lead changes. So Chris Stump, he's dominated every lap. 4 cautions so far.
4?
4.
Let's see, 15.
You say 15?
Yeah.
All right, that's a good number. I don't want to see it get that high, but that's a good number.
I don't neither, but I'm doing this because of Bristol. I ain't doing it because of my driver.
No, yeah, he's got good drivers. I'll go under. I'll say 13. Let's hear from the viewers out there. What do y'all think? I always like to hear from the viewers out there.
Troy coming in.
Yeah, Troy's going to come in and get him some tires and fuel.
Leader's staying out.
Mm-hmm. We ain't had that many laps on his tires. Every time he turned around, it was caution.
Troy got some damage.
AJ Rogers sitting there in fourth place spot, rookie. And you got another one, Chris Medford right there, and Rick Greenway up to 8th.
Yeah, Rick coming on up there, ain't he?
He is doing an outstanding job.
Yeah, that's another rookie, Rick Greenway.
Yeah, not a rookie to iRacing, but he's a rookie here to the league. That's what that means, folks. I mean, a lot of these guys probably are not rookies to iRacing, but the rookies to the league.
It's hard because they're in the league.
Well, Craig out there, he said 20.
Wow.
Wow, he's going high, which, you know, hey, you know, could be that. And 93 out there, he says too many already, that's why I skipped tonight. Well, who is 98 or 93? Who's 93? Who is that normally? As we're getting set here to go green flag racing, lights off on the pace car. Chris Stump has commanded this one all night long. Pace car's in. He's going to drop down here and set rumble. He gets a good stump out front. So does Tommy Haynes, but Trent Potter gets a better run this time. And he's going to hang on to second.
It ain't good, Joe.
What ain't good? What's wrong?
Because Chris Stump wasn't the leader.
Hey, what?
Didn't show it on mine.
Yeah, he was leader. Carson's out.
There's mine.
What we got? Here we go. Oh, Calvin's out in chat. He said he skipped tonight. There's Calvin.
Calvin?
Okay. Well, let's watch what happened on the replay here. Jamie Christensen, looks like it happened in front of him, and everybody just checked up and nowhere to go. And Rick Greenway, oh man, just caught Jamie. Nowhere to go. I mean, that's just basically wrong place, wrong time.
And he was coming to the front too.
Yeah, Todd Sargent looking good too. Where's Todd at? Todd's in he's banking 20th right now.
Yeah, he's way down there.
Yeah, he might have got caught up in that thing.
Yeah.
So Calvin is 93 out in the chat, and he said he's just gonna skip tonight. Okay. Shame on you, Calvin.
This is your off night, right?
Which I guess if you're gonna skip a race, probably this one would probably be the best one to do.
There's gonna be a lot of cars tore up for tonight.
Well, yeah, but the good thing about this track is you can still run with a little damage on the car, you know, and be competitive.
Yeah, as long as it don't run hot.
Yep.
And when the tires are scubbing or something.
Right. You got it. Look who's up in the fourth place spot. John T. Wimmers.
Go get him, John.
I'll tell you what, he is. No Chris Stump. He's still hanging on to a Trent Potter there in second. So Tommy Haynes and John T. Wimbish, they're right there third and fourth. They're teammates out here. Looking good so far. Mike Abbott having a good run there in fifth place. Dustin Ping, sixth. Chris Garrett there in seventh. Charlie Widener. Oh, we've been talking about him. There's usually a guy out in the chat, man, always yelling, "Show Charlie." Charlie's been doing good so far. Doing good, Tyler. How you doing, man? Haven't heard from you, Tyler Siffer, in a long time. Y'all need to come back over and race at Extreme, man. We call me and Tim's calling a Thursday night races over there, man. So y'all need to come over and race.
I'll be over there tomorrow night.
Tim be over there tomorrow night. I got Sim 500 tomorrow night. But then me and Tim be at Extreme for Tuesday and Thursday. I got 7,500 on Wednesday.
I got Monday night, Tuesday, and Thursday.
There you go.
I'm with Ryan Gabble, right?
Ryan Gabble. Yeah, you both make your debut tomorrow night. Oh, look at that. On the center stage.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to go back and listen to it. I'm going to critique it.
Oh, is that right?
I'll make sure it's right. Pace cars in. We're going back racing here. Chris Stubbs up front and make you more nervous. And Tommy Haynes gets a good jump that time. Trent Potter, he's trying to battle back on the outside. That 12 machine, as John T. Wimmish did not get the jump he needed.
Trent Potter is just on the outside. He's getting a good bye.
Oh, Tyler said he's going to run the trucks and Xfinity. All right, good deal, Tyler. Awesome, man. Well, you'll hear me and Tim yapping up a cool breeze, man, on Tuesday and Thursday.
Be sure.
And bring Becky along with you, man. I miss talking to Becky. Tell him I said, hey.
Get my Hickey Dodger tomorrow.
Your what?
What's it called?
Now, they make a candy bar called that.
No. All right, we get back to the race.
I know. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, we'll cover that after the race. But look at Dustin Ping. He's doing pretty good there in 5th place spot. He's trying to work over old John Wimmish there for the 4th place. See if he can't do anything. Is Mike Abbott sitting in 6th. Chris Garrett right behind him. As Stephen Page and Charlie Widener all right there. And Jeff Rogers, man, he's there in the 10th place spot running good.
Yeah, that's a rookie there. Both of them, Charlie and him, is rookie.
Absolutely. So nice looking machine there in the number 5. He's kept it clean. He's up now to the 9th place spot, looking good. Forgot who it is out there. It's always bragging and yelling and pulling for the man up there in Charlie. But right there you go. Man in the 5 machine looking good so far.
What happened to Kyle Gilbert?
Kyle Gilbert. Where's he at? He's in 13th.
Yeah, but is he tore up?
Just got a little bit of bump damage on the front there. Just looks like maybe just restart or something. I think he got caught in that one accident earlier on, but doesn't look like it's really slowing him down. But here's the thing about this track, Tim. You know and I know, so hard to pass here. Even if you got a fast machine, it's got a little bit of momentum. But look at him. He's going to try to take a spot away right there. I mean, he's got a fast car, but it's just still a tough place here to pass.
You got to be right on their deck lid to pass them when the chance comes.
Absolutely, you do. As caution's out.
Caution's out.
Caution. Ooh, who was that? Spun around as a car. 46 machine is smoking. That's Chris Medford. Let's go back on him and see what happened. Don't know if he was the cause of it, but we'll go back on him here. Maybe he looks like the 85 was blinking and he had nowhere to go and just whamma. Yeah, the 85 there was blinking a little bit and Chris had nowhere to go. And now, man, he's got a steam engine out there running. That thing's smoking worse than one I've seen on a railroad track.
Look at the back of that baby.
I know, smoking up a cool breeze. Yeah, that's awesome, Tyler. And there you go. There's Austin. He's the man out there been pulling for Charlie. Oh, he's going, yeah, Charlie, man, Charlie.
Well,
it'd be good, man, to see, man, Tyler, Becky and the gang back over. I'm happy, man. We're coming back to Extreme. Been off for a little while, and everybody knows not everybody. Most people know the story behind how I got started, how the channel got started. Cedra was, it all started at Extreme. So kind of coming back home, so to speak, type deal, and we'll see how it rolls, man. A lot of changes have happened there. It's just like any league. Sometimes you have you up, sometimes you have you downs. And so we'll see how the racing goes.
They're going to be in the K&M Pro. Where are they going to start it? At
Daytona.
Daytona?
It's all Daytona, man. Daytona week.
I figured it would be.
Daytona. Remember that game by Sega?
Yeah, I do.
They used to have that saying.
Oh, the awful one.
Daytona. Well, Tim, what you seeing out there tonight? Anything different?
Well, I see the top runners still out there in front. And the guys behind are coming up there. Dustin Ping, Mike Abbott, Chris Garrett's up there in front. AJ Rogers is coming in there. Greg Willis, he's coming up. And we're doing good.
Anybody got anything for that 98 up there?
Oh, yeah, there's somebody will end up having something for him. But I wouldn't put my life on it, but
Why not?
well, I seen.
I mean, at 93 years old, you can't live much longer, can you?
Tommy Haynes. Tommy Haynes is bad. Yeah.
Tim's like, what? Come on, man.
I hope I live to be that old.
Yeah, no doubt. Me too, man. I mean, no jokes aside on that one, but hey. And if you were 92 up here sounding like you were, my hat's off to you there, brother.
Oh, if I'm alive, I'll be on here.
Might be a little bit slower sounding. I mean, we're about ready to go around turn up. It's the pace car's in. Chris Stump, he's been in control of this one all night long. Look at that. Trent Potter, he gets a good jump along with Chris Stump up there. So maybe he can lead a lap here. We'll have to see. They'll go door to door heading into turn 3.
He's on the high side. He got a bite in that curve.
Oh, and Trent's going to lead a lap. He's going to break up monotony there, man, by Chris. And look at that. Trent Potter goes to the point over Chris Stump. And Calvin out there already, he says Trent's going to win.
I'll tell you, Trent Potter is a good driver. But I tell you what, Tommy Haynes is right behind him.
Wrecking. We got a wreck. No caution. Wow. Surprised. Let's go back and watch. That was Mike Abbott back there, though. He's getting knocked around. This guy's back up beating and banging.
Tommy Haynes right there. He's closing in on Chris Stump.
Oh, the two got in the back end of Mike Abbott. And watching this replay here and almost got turned around. No caution came out on that one. Wow, they're still racing up front.
Is that 82 involved in it?
That was Mike Abbott was involved in the back out of the 82. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I'll tell you what, Charlie Widener right now, that dude, boy, he's trying to come through the front. It's like a wild animal trying to move it up there.
Sound like somebody I know.
Who's that?
I ain't gonna mention on the air.
Oh, gotcha. And they're beating and banging about the 6th, 7th on back spot. Look at this. That's a hornet's nest right there.
Well, I tell you what, Kyle Gilbert, he's trying to get back up there. He's in 9th now. They doing pretty good there.
Absolutely.
Todd Sargent's going to the back.
I'm going to talk about man K&N. Actually, just got an email from Rick.
Did you sure enough?
I did. He sends them out periodically. What's up out there, East Side? How you doing? Driving for Dale, Todd. Shout out from Switzerland. Wow. Well, I tell you what. Well, what's going over on Switzerland side? We're in the caution, by the way.
I seen the car, but I didn't see the number.
We'll go back on the replay here and look, but man, Switzerland, boy, we're going prime time here.
And
32. Mike Abbott involved in it.
Again.
Oh, man, and Stephen Page, nowhere to go. Corey Blevins, nowhere to go. Just a track closed up on him. Man, hard lick into the wall. Switzerland, man, I tell you what, that's a, I've heard some good things about that over there, just for a second. That is awesome, man. Pretty country over there and whatnot, so That is cool, man, to see these guys, across the pond. 4 a.m. Okay, well, it's 10 o'clock here. 10 at night.
9 here.
All right, Tim's always got to be different. He 9.
Well, I'm an hour behind you.
I know. He's like, he's almost like he's over 12 hours behind us.
No, he's 7 hours behind
Or
me.
ahead of us. How's that?
He's 7 hours ahead on me.
Yeah, something like that.
I've had them from all over the world, Joe.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I have too. I mean, I've had guys Australia and everything else. Hey, what's up, BG? How you doing out there?
We're getting some cars now, having a run with banged up cars.
It is, and our leader finally goes into the pits here for the first time, so that's going to mar him in traffic. We'll have to see how that pans out for him here.
Yeah, it puts AJ Rogers up there if he don't go in.
Absolutely.
And we got Troy Rappert right there behind him, though. Well, Troy done worked his way back up there now, Joe.
Yeah, looking good so far. AJ Rogers right there. Heck yeah.
Yeah. It just depends on if they pit or not.
Well, the top 5 right now have not pitted. That would be AJ Rogers, Troy Rappert, Kyle Gilbert, Charlie Widener, and Rick Greenway. Trent Potter would be the first one there to have pitted, sitting in 6th along with Chris Stump. So they're going to build the fresher tires than any of those guys out front. That really, I mean, it kind of does mean something, but really don't. As we said before, it's really hard to pass here. And, if you try to come through the field too quick, might get into trouble.
You're going to get into trouble. Here, I guarantee.
Absolutely. All right. That cookout machine Charlie Widener does. Makes you hungry.
Well, yeah.
Y'all got cookout where you're at? Y'all got Checkers, man. Checkers is awesome. I haven't had fast food, man, in a while now. I've been doing pretty good. Proud of myself. I am. I'm proud of myself.
I'm eating no greasy foods neither.
No, been eating chicken. Pace car's in. We're back racing. Look at that. AJ Rogers drops the hammer. He's gone out front. Troy Rappert there sitting in 2nd. Kyle Gilbert's trying to hang on to 3rd. Battles on. Rick Greenway puts it in the inside, and he puts Kyle Hall. Well, just put Charlie into the wall. He drove it in. Let's go back on the replay. Was watching it live. Rick Greenway drove it in, went up the track, got in the side there of Charlie Widener, and Widener into the wall. Wow, just how fast things can change here, but we're going to watch the replay again. Let the folks see, because everybody likes wrecks. But they started on the restart here, and yeah, Rick Greenway just went in hard. Car pushed up the track, and Trent Potter, nowhere to go. Got a little bit of nose damage, not too bad, but man, Charlie Widener hard to the wall.
He's way back now in 13th or 14th.
That's right. Yeah. The good news here is you've still got plenty of time. We're on lap 80 at 200 to get back up front.
Yeah, if it didn't tear your car up. Boy, Blevins is going backward. He's in 19th. 6 laps down. 5 laps. He must have hit that. He must have hit the wall or something.
Who's that?
Boy, Blevins.
He got involved in that wreck earlier.
He was running up front too.
Well, Trent ain't done yet there, Calvin. He could, he's still got plenty of time. Didn't look like he got too much damage on the front of the car, so. Right now, Trent's actually still in 7th. Yeah, if you look at it, that car doesn't look really. He got slowed up enough. It just don't look like it really hurt the front end that bad. And even here in this track, you can run around here with some damage and still be okay.
Oh yeah. As long as that radiator's all right.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't hit it really hard, so it don't look too bad. All right, I'm gonna get set here to go back green flag racing. The good thing is here is eventually it's gonna have to calm down because, well we're gonna knock everybody out.
How many flags there?
I'm not sure. I had to bring a summary up. Hang on a minute.
That's all right.
We're up to 8. I said 13, you said 15, and dude out there in the chat, he said 20. And we're not up here, Tim. I mean, Tim, just to let the people know that we're not up here talking about it like that. It's like, oh man, these guys are terrible or anything like that. No, hey, when you put this many cars out here, Bristol's just one of these tracks. It's a tough place.
Brother, it's Bristol, y'all. It's not the drivers, it's Bristol. This track right here will bite you just like Charlotte will. Or not Charlotte, but Lady in Black.
Darlington,
there you go.
That's another tough track too.
Dale Senior, he didn't like that track. He said that thing will bite you any minute.
There you go. Well, pace cars in, AJ Rogers. He sets, he's gone. Troy Rafford's up front along with him. Here comes Rick Greenway.
Oh, Troy's on the outside. He's going to try to get that run.
He's going to try to get it. Look at that 58 machine, though. Kyle Gilbert. You was talking about him earlier. He's back up front. He's got the 3rd place spot.
Kyle Gilbert's doing good right now. Rick Greenway's up there.
Yeah, Rick's right there on the outside. Kyle's a 3 wide's a 76 machine. Boy, he threaded the needle, made it 3 wide, then just bumps him out the way. What a move to get to 3rd. Here comes Chris Garrett up to the front.
Yeah.
Wow, and he's going to go for the lead here. He looks to the inside of the 7. Boy, Chris Garrett, man, he's got that racing green machine going.
Oh, Lord.
He's definitely racing for a cause out there tonight. Man, look at that. Hammering side by side with the 7 of AJ Rogers. They're battling for the lead, but look behind them. Here comes Chris Stump, who dominated most of the race. He's back up, and here comes Trent Potter.
Yeah, he's back in 3rd now.
And you gotta be kidding me. Oh, wow. No.
What was it?
Oh. Trent Potter went around Rick Greenway. Rick went up into the wall, hit the wall, came back down. Trent was right there, the wrong place, wrong time. And Trent ended up spinning. Caution's out.
That's probably going to do it for one of them. Wow.
Ouch. Well, actually, Trent did pretty good, man. He held on to that thing. Well, it's a good driving job by him. Thought he spun it out.
He's been in the wrong place at the right time all right. Or wrong place at the wrong time.
Wow.
Got the, I almost said it myself. We got the 76
machine.
Chris Garrett, and he's in 2nd now.
All right, folks. Tim don't like it, but there's a real good. Actually, Chris Garrett's out there got the Buffalo Wild Wings car. He ain't got the one that JJ got.
JJ got the boot in that.
Yeah, but Chris Garrett, he's the one in 2nd. He's they're related somehow. I thought brothers or cousins or.
I think they're cousins.
Yeah, or something there. I don't. Man, I can't keep up with all this. I tell you, these guys tell me stuff, man, week in and week out. And I try to keep up with it, but it's like, wow.
Look at the back of the field already there, Joe.
I know. Looks like a junkyard.
It is a junkyard back there. What do you mean look like one?
Man, got cars all tore up, all over the place.
Yes, they is. And we ain't got but, what, 11 cars on the same lap.
Yep. 11 on the same lap, absolutely.
That's natural here for Bristol.
You said it. Bristol just brings out the best in people.
Yes, it does, and the worst.
Absolutely. We're lap 92. We're going to just cross the line for lap 93. A 200. Almost halfway in this one, and been a wild one. First half.
Oh boy. Stephen Page is the last one on the same lap. 11th place.
Gonna be good.
Oh, Dale, all right. He just can't buy a good lap. You know it.
Oh, okay, I figured out they're running a fun run tonight at the K&N. That's what they're doing.
Oh, that's what Rick said.
Yeah.
He's probably hunting me.
He can't have you.
I'm busy.
Yep. Call back later. Jack Wall said you might as well be racing on a figure 8 track. You know, sometimes Bristol, that's what it feels like there, Jack. Yeah.
You can get crossed up like that.
Yeah, this place really is just it's exciting, but it's frustrating. Green flag flies.
A.J. Rogers got out front real quick. That 76 of Chris Garrett's out there behind him, though. Oh, he's passing him.
Well, he got a good run off the turn, shot in there. Yep, made the slider work on him there. Got that move, went to the point, got the lead. Chris Stump's battling for third right now, along with Kyle Gilbert.
Kyle Gilbert's doing good right now.
Yep, Kyle sitting in the 4th place spot. Chris makes that pass. Here comes Tommy Haynes. Oh, we got a car around. That's the 3.
Aha, I seen it. 03.
Dustin Ping. Let's see what happened here. Don't know if he had help or...
Oh, the 3.
Yeah, the 3, Dustin Ping. Let's see what happened here. Watching a replay. And he's still running,
Going backwards, though.
They went 3 wide almost. Looked like maybe a little bit of contact between him and Tommy Haynes. And 3 wide don't work out around this track too much, though.
Ooh, no, Boy, fooled him.
Well, I'd have to say, I'd have to ask next thing out there for the viewers is what's y'all's chances of this thing ending under caution?
Green, white checker or caution?
Caution. We don't have green, white checkers here.
It would be the same thing. If we got 3 laps to go, it would be.
Well, 3 laps to go, caution comes out, it's over.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Actually, with about 5 to 4 laps, it'd be over with.
It'd be over in a heartbeat. Right here. They probably wouldn't even get slowed down. They'd be done through.
Well, Chris Garrett's out front. Let's see if he can hold on to the point.
Yeah, that 00 is a lap down, so he'll get a bypass.
Here's the thing about what's happening here is you got a lot of cars that fallen out of the race. Some are still in. Some a lot of damage. Attrition's going to take over, and eventually everything's going to kind of calm down, smooth out as the race goes on. Now, we talked about fast fix. If a lot of these guys would have had fast fixes, might have been in, just the cautions could have kept going.
I do believe that's what he said there, Joe.
Jack crazy. Jack Walls, he's out in the chat and he goes, should be asking what's the chance of ending before midnight.
Dang.
Wow. Well, come on now. Me and Tim, man, we'll end up falling asleep up here. Nah, I mean, I won't. I'm just saying. But, you know, Tim might. I won't.
What? 9?
Tim probably fall asleep. I won't.
How you figure that?
You're older.
Uh-huh.
Well, ain't that how that works? Older you get, tireder you get.
Not if you get 10 hours a day, it don't.
Man, some days I get 10 hours a day and I still wake up and I want 10 more. I'm just saying. I mean, hey, I'm honest. I mean, you know. But if I get 10 hours sleep, man, I usually that's if I get 10 solid, there's another thing. See, I could probably sit in the bed and lay for 10 hours, but it's not gonna be a straight. Usually I'm in a hurt. That's another subject. Anyways, anyway, get into it. Pace cars in. We're going back racing, man. That's what people want to see. They don't see racing. They want to hear about our problems up here in the booth. Chris Garrett gets a jump out front over Chris Stump, Tommy Haynes, and John Wimmis there in third and fourth.
Yeah, Tommy Haynes bringing John with him, ain't he? John going low.
Yeah.
Woo!
Jason Garrett out there over under on cars, not tore up finishing. Well, Chris Stump right now is one of the major ones that's not tore up. Looks like Tommy Haynes. He looks pretty clean. Chris Stump right there. But look at the battle going on here. John Wimmis got his hands full with A.J. Rogers. As he goes around, here goes the 58 of Kyle Gilbert looking to the inside.
Yeah, he come around in a hurry. AJ's he's in a mission. On a mission.
He is. Yes, he is. Here comes Trent Potter back up through the mix.
Yeah, he looks like he's doing pretty good right now.
Hey, what's up, Tom? How you doing?
Kyle Gilbert's back up there.
Kyle's back. Yep, absolutely. Then we got a lot of the guys that was up here earlier. Yeah, it's still early. You're right, yeah. Jason. Well, right now, Chris Garrett's out there. So, Jason Garrett, I'm going to say is JJ Garrett. So, JJ, yeah, you're out of the race. He's the one who's got the T-Mobile. And it's all mashed up, a little flat right now, chested. And it's in 26th. So I'm going to take this Jason Garrett out in the chat. You're rooting on Chris Garrett, who is leading the race right now. So correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all are cousins. Fluffy's out of the race, by the way. There you go, Tom. Fluffy, that's who was just talking about, JJ Garrett. He's in 26. He's out of the race. He's not too fluffy tonight.
Are they cousins?
I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what he says out in the chat. Well, look at that. Chris Stump's running him down, though. He's trying to use that high line, see if he can get it done. Tommy Haynes in third. A.J. Rogers sitting right there in the fourth place spot. Kyle Gilbert sitting in fifth. It's a good one so far.
John Wimrich is up there in seventh. He's coming on back up there.
Yeah, trying to get back up in the movie. Look at that. Jeff Rogers. Haven't really talked about him much. Or Keith Dunn there in the 8th and 9th place spot.
We didn't talk about Keith in a while.
Okay, here we go. They are brothers. Jason Garrett says that is his little brother, Chris Garrett.
Oh, brother.
Okay, well, right now, Chris is doing a good job. He's out front. So, little brother showing him how it's done. Hey, that's the thing. Tim, man, you know me. I love, man, the family interaction out here. I love, man, the family members watching. We've had a lot of, like dads and moms and all. I know I was out there talking about Tyler out there in the chat earlier on. And Becky, I know that's his mom. She loves watching the races. A lot of her family members watch them and stuff. I just like that interaction here, and it's good, man, to see, like, even though Jason, unfortunately, out of the race here, hey, he's still rooting on his brother up front, who was Chris Garrett. who's in control. But right now he's got his hands full with Chris Stump and Tommy Haynes pulling up on the back end, because he is actually closing in. First time tonight we've seen lap traffic maybe play a factor.
Yeah. Did you see the 24? He hit Corey Bradley.
Nah, where he at?
Chris bumped him.
Oh, get out the way. Move. Bump and run. You can do that here. Bump and run's going to play. Well, you know, we haven't seen, we knock on wood, we're on a little bit of a good green flag run, which is kind of what you figured would happen. But we haven't seen lap traffic play a factor here yet tonight. Normally would, and it looks like the leaders are actually going to run up on some lap traffic here soon. So, might be something Chris Stump's setting up for. Chris has got to be aware of it. Got to maybe throw the block. But look at Chris Stump go to the inside. He's going to try to take that lead away.
Oh, he's in a good place.
He is. Tommy Haynes following, doesn't know which way to go. Coming off, there's still side 3 wide. Almost thought about it for a minute.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, you're right. Look at that. Now they're in the mix of a lot of traffic. Look at the 7. AJ Rogers on the outside of Tommy Haynes. Man, they're going to beat and bang door to door there. Got a little bit of the 00 machine. Boy, I tell you, lap traffic. It's treacherous.
Boy, that gets to bumping one another, door banging, getting that traffic.
That's what we're having. It's the first time tonight we've seen these guys get in traffic up front here, and we're already seeing it's mixing them up just a little bit.
AJ Rogers came around. He got around Tommy Haynes.
Well, Chris Stump wants that lead back. He's tried a couple times diving on the inside, just can't get the bite down low coming off the turn. Chris Garrett's got that the line that he wants, and so Chris is going to have to maybe try to find a different way to get around. Well, it's the Chris and Chris show.
One felt with a K.
I see that. We've got Garrett and Stump.
Yeah.
Stump Garrett.
I tell you what, Garrett he just can't hang low. I mean, it pushes up.
Well, and that's where he wants to be at, though, there, Tim. I mean, he wants that, I don't want to go that high, but he wants to have that middle to high groove. He can get the run coming off the turn, because you can see Chris Stump tries to go to the inside. He can't get the bite coming off the turn. He can get a run going in, but the middle off, he just cannot get that thing to rotate coming off. But here comes the 7, AJ Rogers. Now he has the outside groove. He's trying for second spot.
He'll get it too there, Joe.
If he can keep him pins down, he will, because he's got that preferred line. And he does give him pins down coming up. You just see that momentum he gets coming off the turn.
Like you said, he had him to the inside.
Good run right there. AJ takes it to the point. Now he's going to try to work over the leader and see if he can't maybe try to get around him.
We'll see what the leader does.
Right, Chris Garrett's been able to hold him off so far. Run about the longest green flag run so far. Knock on wood, don't want to do anything, but Chris Garrett's still out front in this one. You got AJ Rogers right there behind him. Chris Stump sitting in 3rd. Tommy Haynes in 4th. Trent Potter's back up the 5th. Well, he's coming on strong in that number 12.
Oh, he's coming around that turn in a heartbeat there, buddy.
Yeah, Trent Potter. Boy, he's moving back up. So he's catching these guys.
Yes, he is, and he caught that out there in a hurry.
Oh yeah.
There goes AJ Rogers back low again.
Well, the more they battle up front, that's going to bring the field a little bit closer. Plus, you getting into lap traffic. Look at this. Trent Potter's working over the 17 of Tommy Haynes for that 4th place spot.
Uh-oh, he's got one down low on the apron.
All right.
At 88.
No caution yet. At 88, he was just trying to get out of the way of the leaders.
I believe it was Jamie Chris.
Yeah, good sportsmanship on his end.
It was.
That's what a lot of those guys, man. They just know, they see the leaders coming up on them like that. They get out of the way, and that's cool that they do that.
Well, Joe, if you know he's coming faster than you're going, you need to get out of his
Oh,
way.
yeah. No, absolutely. If he's way, way faster than you are, yeah. Move on out the way, move it on down low, let the leaders go on by. I mean, obviously, if you can maintain speed with the leaders, sure, maintain your line. But, yeah, if they're coming up on you, you know, very, very fast. But I'm going to tell you right here, Chris Garrett, flirting with disaster. He's going to let that high line go. Oh, the 7 of A.J. Rogers almost got the back bumper of him.
Well, he got close, didn't he?
Man, Chris Garrett left the door wide open up high, and that's going to let A.J. Rogers get that preferred line on him.
Here comes Chris Stump again.
Yep. And I don't know why Chris moved down low, and A.J. now everybody's just kind of freight training by him. Here comes Trent Potter. Well, I tell you, that guy in the 12, he's coming back up to the front, working that machine.
I believe Chris wore his tires down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because he's falling back a little bit. Chris Stump to the point, takes it to the lead.
And you got Tommy Haynes out here going to be working on Chris out here. He's on the inside of him now.
Chris Stump, boy, real close to the wall right there. Drove that thing up high, but he's leading this one. We're lap 140 of 200. Yeah, I think you're right there, Tim. Chris Garrett looks like he might have wore those tires out because the car's just kind of falling off the pace a little bit.
Yeah, he is there. I'm watching him there, Joe.
Man on the move, though, Trent Potter.
Yeah, he's back up there in third.
Looking good, ain't he?
Yeah, he's looking good, man. He's hunting A.J. Rogers right now. He ain't got far to find him. He's right in front of him. Like he said a while ago, it's something to catch him here, but to pass him is different.
Yeah, it's a tough place to pass here unless you just got a very way faster car than the guy in front of you there. He makes a mistake because it's not. You know, you got a little bit of a different groove, but for the most part, it actually is almost a one groove style track. You really need it with the momentum here. But, you know, you can catch a guy, but catching and passing, two different things.
Yes, it is.
And Chris Stump's checking out right now. He's got about a 1.1 second lead. Well, here comes Trent Potter. He dives to the inside. A.J. Rogers going to try to take that second place spot.
Trent, he's working on him, ain't he?
He is. Boy, a couple Mustangs right there in the mix.
He's going to go the inside of him now. There he goes.
You going to get him?
Yeah, he get him. He ain't pinching him down.
Nah, well, he's working on him, but he just that 7 of AJ just got that momentum coming out the turn.
Trent Potter got a run that time. He can't hold it down there, though.
Somebody mentioned Todd Sargent earlier on. He's up to 11th right there. He's not done too bad. And basically, he's just out here hanging on.
Yeah.
And Dustin Peen, wow, up to 9th. He got spun earlier in the race.
Yeah, a lot of them saying, hurry up and get it over with.
Oh, that's what they're saying out there, yelling, please hurry up. Well, you know, and we've been on a good, like I predicted it, you know, first half of the race, had a lot of cautions out there. Attrition set in, and now for the last 50 laps or so, it's been almost green flag running here, and we've got 50 to go here.
Well, just thin
the herd out.
Yeah, thin the herd out.
Well, Tommy Haynes falling off the pace just a little bit. He's got Kyle Gilbert to his inside. They're battling out. That's actually for the 5th and 6th place spot.
Trent just cannot get enough on A.J. Rogers.
Nah, once you get that, like I say, well, another thing, the tire wear will start wearing out. You ain't got that bite down low.
Every time he goes low, though, Trent tries to stay high, but he's in that wrong groove there, Joe.
Trent's got his nose out front this time. Maybe he's going to be able to get it if he can just get enough bite going in. Might be able to slide up. He takes the second spot away.
Yes, he did.
Chris Stump, check it out. 1.6 seconds right now over these guys who, he's just trying to work through traffic a little bit, one by one.
I tell you, when he come up to the front, he started leading the race, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Once he made it out front, it was good to go. What's that to see, though, if Trent Potter's got anything for him? I mean, Trent came through the front there. It was Chris and Trent earlier on, and now they're back at it again.
Yeah, but he got 24 in front of him right there, ain't it?
I mean, Chris is that...
No.
Who's that?
Lap down car there.
Yeah, they got a lot of lap down cars, yeah. I mean, Chris right now, I'm going to say is probably... if you could say it this way, probably had a little easier time. Trent, I mean, for him to bounce back like he has, and right now he's running the leader down. He's about a half second behind him, and Chris Stump had a second lead, 1.1. I mean, look at this. Which, there again, there is a difference in tire wear. Let me bring this up. Chris Stump has been out there for 85 laps. And Trent has only been out there for 60-something laps. So that's a massive turn. As you see Trent Potter, those tires, man, he dove it on the outside. He's going to the lead. And Trent was involved in 2 accidents earlier on.
Yeah,
Not
he
his
got
fault.
it. That's right. He's on the inside of AJ.
Who's
Like
on the
you
inside?
said, though.
Chris is. Chris
Yeah,
Garrett.
Chris is inside. Yeah, he's on the inside.
Oh, AJ up in the wall, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I think some of these tire wears just kind of wearing out right now. The guys up front. You saw the difference in tire wear. Yeah, Chris Stump is the longest one out there. He's been out there for 88 laps on his tires.
I don't know. Ain't no way I'd just stay that way out there.
Well, it's Bristol. I mean, you can go probably like 100 and some laps. Yeah, they're only doing, what, 16 seconds a lap out here.
Yeah, but look at the inside. He's running that inside line.
Yeah.
AJ, he got Tommy Haynes out there on his bumper now.
Yep, Tommy's up in the 5th. AJ Rogers sitting right there in the 4th place spot.
Look at Keith Dunn. He's up there behind Tommy Haynes.
Yeah, he's behind him. Not quite up to him, but he's right there. But he's actually got Kyle Gilbert trying to get that spot on him.
Yeah, he is. That's 03 or 3?
03. That's Keith Dunn, 03.
Okay.
And the 58 is Kyle Gilbert right there behind him.
Some Tommy Haynes on the inside of AJ Rogers.
Yeah, he's going to try to take that spot away. Couldn't get it done.
Oh, couldn't hold it down.
Oh, contact between the lap car and AJ Rogers.
He had to get on him too, buddy.
Yeah, he did. Wow. Here comes Tommy again. He's going to try it inside.
I believe Tommy will get him this time because he had to slow down for that lap car.
Well, you know what that's bringing in the mix? Keith and Kyle behind them. You know, they're back there battling, and that's pulled them up there to him.
Yeah, he done the crossover.
Yeah, he did.
He done the crossover on it.
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to hold. He just doesn't have the tires. Look at Keith Dunn. We'll slide it to the inside. We'll try to get it. No, can't hold it.
Both of them.
Good
Kyle
racing
Gilbert.
going on back here, Tim.
Kyle Gilbert was right there on his bumper.
Yep, Kyle's back there mixing it up. So it's good racing going on.
Oh, man, it's been a good one there, Joe. There comes Kyle Gilbert on the inside.
Well, we got about, we're working our way up to, we'll say it's going to be about 28 laps here to go in this one here tonight. Bristol, under the lights here, folks, for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series. Been a very entertaining race. First half of it, a little rough, but second half, They've been on a good green flag run here as Trent Potter out front in this one. Chris Stump's there in second. Chris Jarrett up in the third. Tommy Haynes fourth, and Kyle Gilbert rounds out the top five. As we get close to 25 to go here, Tim, man, what do you think about tires?
We just had Kyle Gilbert just got in trouble. Tires has got to be changed.
I got you.
Did you
See
see
what happened
Kyle
to Kyle?
Gilbert?
Yeah, I'm going back on the replay. I see he also disconnected. I don't know what happened, if he had a connection issue or something. But I'm watching the replay here, and
He got hit in the rear end and his car disappeared.
yeah, it did, didn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'll tell you what, that's the first time I've ever seen anybody hit somebody so hard, knocked them off the server.
Knocked him off the track.
Yeah, knocked them off. Hit them so hard, knocked them off iRacing. Wow, now that's a lick.
That's a lick in the hat. All right, here we go. We got Keith Dunn coming down underneath AJ Rogers.
Yep, look at that Chris Garrett. He's taking back the second place spot over Chris Stump.
Oh, yeah, Trent Potter's the leader now.
Yeah, Trent's been out front. He's got a 1.8 second lead right now over that man, Chris Garrett. Chris Stump, I think the tires are pretty much just giving up the ghost right now. He's been out there for 104 laps.
Boy, like onion.
I think he's actually, I think he's probably going to think about taking it the whole way. What do you think?
I don't know. If he does, I mean, I don't know.
I think he will.
200 laps on tires?
All right, Tim. How many cautions do you think we had so far?
Well,
12? All right. Before I show the summary out there, I'm going to ask anybody out in the chat, see if any guesses. I'm going to say 11. We'll see if let everybody else out there in the chat, give them a few minutes here. We'll let them try to guess. We'll show the summary up here so far because we've had a pretty good long green flag run. I don't think we're going to hit the numbers that we were talking about earlier, which is a good thing. You know, well,
that's
awesome.
good. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Well, Chris Garrett. Chris Garrett's up front, and actually Chris is on pit road doing pit stop.
Oh.
I got a feeling here comes Chris Stump. He's thinking about making a pit stop. He's falling off pace very quick. Yeah, Chris, something's up with Chris. He might be out of gas.
Oh boy.
He's either out of gas or he's going very, very slow. I don't know whichever, but boy, he is dropping.
AJ Rogers still got his hands full with Keith Dunn.
Chris Stump, I don't know why, he has just slowed up tremendously on the track.
He probably got an air problem.
What do you mean air problem? What's an air problem?
Air going over his car.
Talking about aero?
Yeah.
Well, why would that slow him down?
It just tore up, I guess it was.
Nah, he ain't tore up. That's what well, he's been out there for 112 laps. I got a feeling he's either out there saving fuel or, which I don't understand why, because he's eventually going to go a lap down and some of them other guys are going to pass him. So I don't know if he's looking to try to take this thing the whole way, because we are coming up on about 10 laps to go.
I knew if it stayed green, it'd be over in a minute.
Yeah, but I'm kind of wondering what his game plan is here. Obviously, he's looking at maybe I won't fall out of the top 10, but he can fall down to like 7th, 8th, or 9th.
Be careful, he will.
Yeah, because he is awful slow. Terribly slow. Man ain't slow right now. That man in the lead, Trent Potter in the 12 machine.
He slowed down a little bit.
We got 9 to go. All right, well, nobody guessed out there, so I'll go ahead and show the summary. Trent Potter leads this one. We've completed 190 of 200 laps so far. 12 lead changes and 10 cautions. So, wow, we were like way off.
2 off.
What's that?
I was 2 off.
Oh, you were 5 off. You said 15. I said 13.
No. I'm talking about a while ago when I said 12.
But that didn't matter. We said 15 earlier.
I know that.
But yeah,
that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah, it's one. Yeah, absolutely. Been a very good race here as we're getting down to the closing part here. It's about 8 laps to go in this one. Trent Potter's in control of it. Keith Dunn sitting in second. I got a feeling, man, Keith could come out of here with a good finish here tonight. Because I think he's got enough to make it the rest of the way.
He's 8.1 seconds behind Trent Potter.
Chris Stump has been out for 120 laps. He has slowed that car way down. Folks, he's going to try to make this thing the whole entire way. Now, he's back up to third just because a lot of cars in front of him have pitted. And that's actually put him up to third. The problem is he's got the leader right behind him. Yeah, but he's got the leader right behind him.
Oh, yeah, he's fixing to go down a lap, yeah.
Yep.
If he ain't careful.
True. Oh, we got 4 to go.
I wonder if that's a record on the tire.
I don't know.
I'm gonna find out, I hope.
Chris Garrett's going to jump up to third place because he's definitely on a lot newer tires and goes blowing right past Chris Stump. Keith Dunn, wow, what a run for him tonight. What's that, Tim?
He's been out there a long time, Chris Stump has.
Yeah, 100 times. Well, Keith Dunn started 21st and is sitting in second right now. And if it stays like it is, he's going to finish this thing here in second as the white flag's out. One more time for that man right there, the number 12 machine, Trent Potter. As he comes out of the last turn, he's going to take the checkered flag here tonight and win at Bristol under the lights for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series here tonight. Wow, what a run. And Chris Stump, hey, he survives and hangs on to 4th place. Along with Keith Dunn sitting in second, Chris Garrett there sitting in 3rd. Man, what a run for these guys.
That was a miracle for Chris Stump.
Hey, played it perfect. Played the strategy. Yes, he did.
Wow. What a race.
That was a good one.
But I'm going to tell you something. Everybody listening. I was talking about the track. I wasn't talking about the drivers. We got good drivers in here.
Oh,
this track will eat you up.
It's Bristol. You gotta love it.
Is.
Calvin's excited.
I heard that.
Calvin's all excited out there. All right, well, let's bring up our 3rd place man, Chris Garrett. Let's get a talk in with him.
Chris Garrett, just tell Mike Brewer in the booth you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Buddy, what did you think about them last 10, 15 laps?
They were pretty wild, in my opinion.
Well, we was watching it. It was wild. And how you feel about 3rd, Bubba?
I'm just happy I escaped in the top 5.
I heard that. On this track right here at Bristol, 3rd place is it's a good one.
Yeah, it definitely is.
That car handled good all through the race there, Bubba?
It was pretty tight about 10 laps into a run. and then it started coming to me after I started running that low line a little bit, and driving off the corner. It was pretty good, but it wasn't too bad.
I heard that. We had one guy that went all the way on tires.
Well, who was that?
Who was that, Joe?
Chris Stump.
Chris Stump went all the way on tires.
Yeah, he's a lot braver than I am, that's for sure.
And look where he's at, though. Right there behind you.
Yeah, he stretched it there on fuel. I thought either one of them guys were going to make it up there, so I took a chance and going in the pits, but it worked out. Got a top 3.
Oh, yeah, you done good, Chris. I've been watching you, and Joe has. Hey, we had a good time up here in the booth with me, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
All right, buddy, you got anybody you want to thank?
Thank Highlight Racing here, and thank Dustin and all the guys putting on this league here on Sundays, and everybody else in the racing league here. Just keep it nice and clean, and we'll be good.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you next week, maybe. But you have a good one there, Chris.
All right, you guys too.
All right, third place man right there, Chris Garrett, did an outstanding job. Well, he don't sound like he's the younger brother, does that? Which I've never really talked to JJ, so I don't really know. But hey, let's bring up this guy here. He came from 20-some position, 21st, to finish here in second. Keith Dunn. Let's get a talk in with him.
Keith Dunn, it's Tim McBrayer in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Wow, that's a wild race there, buddy.
Yeah, that was something else. Glad to see those last 100 laps go green.
Yeah, y'all had some good green laps in there. I'll tell you, at Bristol, it's something to catch somebody, but it's something else to go around them, Bubba. This track right here it's just an awkward track.
Yeah, there's a couple of different lines you can run, so it makes it hard coming off because everybody wants the same spot coming off. So
yeah, it's hard. Trent Potter, he done good there. He got up there at the right time, didn't he?
yeah, I think we both pitted on it last yell, and he come out and went around me at the start there. I was just kind of riding. I was hoping it was going to stay green, and I guess he was able to stay out of trouble too and get on up to the front.
I heard that. Anybody you want to thank there, Bubba?
I think the guys back at Dirty South Racing, there's a lot of off-track stuff keeping them off the track, so yeah, I'll dedicate this second place to them. Can't wait to get them all back on track. And thank our sponsors too, and USRL.
All right, buddy. You have a good one there, and you enjoy that second place there, Keith.
Thank you, you too.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you next week, maybe.
All right, second place man right there, Keith Dunn, did an outstanding job coming to the front. Well, this guy right here, wow, you gotta believe it. He did it the hard way. He came up here and won it tonight here at Bristol. Trent Potter, Joey in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, I tell you what, Trent, man, earlier on, it's a wild race. It's Bristol. There's a lot of beating and banging out there. Man, take us to those final laps on this one.
Man, I got caught in a few things there a couple times and had to. There was a couple cautions there. I come down pit road. I had a little bit of damage to fix it. Put me off sequence, and I got to look in the last 30 laps. I was pretty close on fuel, so I started saving. I think I had about a lap or two to the good after the race was done. I ran out doing my burnout.
Hey, that's a place to learn to run out right there, I tell you what. But hey, you pulled it off here tonight under the lights of Bristol for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series. Calvin out there was pulling you on, and like I say, it's Bristol. I mean, the first 100 laps, man, it was a rough one there, but you stretched it out. The last 100 laps, man, y'all went green flat. Did you think the last 100 was going to go green like that?
I wasn't too sure. I thought it'd be a pretty good bit of green flag racing, and early in the race, they just kept coming, and I'm glad I did pit under those couple cautions, so I didn't have to come back in and pit.
Absolutely. Hey, yeah, it was a good run to the front there because it looks like a lot of those guys, just ran out of tires, ran out of stuff to the front. But hey, you pulled it off here tonight. Got anybody out there you want to thank?
Yeah, thank everybody for watching, all my buddies watching, and Thank Dustin for putting the league on. Thank Calvin. I was without a teammate tonight, but I know he was watching, cheering me on. And thank VoiceAttack for sponsoring our series and you guys putting the race on.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, again, congratulations on putting it in victory lane here tonight. Trent Potter here at Bristol. Well, I tell you what, Tim, right there, happy guy, man. Let's get our unofficial results order. Here's Trent Potter puts it in victory lane. Keith Dunn second. Chris Garrett there in third. Chris Stump ends up in the fourth place spot. Tommy Haynes fifth. John T. Williams up in sixth. AJ Rogers seventh. Dustin Ping eighth. Butch Frazier in the ninth, and around the top 10, Todd Surgeons. We'll look through the rest of the field. Yeah, it was a rough one there at the beginning, but the ending, hey, turned out pretty good.
Yeah, they had some good green laps in there, Joe, and that's something here at Bristol.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, Tim, typical Bristol race here tonight. I mean, these guys, man, beating and banging, getting out there, a lot of tore up cars, and a lot of hurt feelings probably after this one, but exciting nonetheless for myself here, the USRL, and for Tim and all of us. It was an awesome race here, and hope everybody enjoyed it. Well, we're going to leave Bristol here to the lights tomorrow night. Tune in, man. Tim's going to make his debut there. He's going to put it out there for the ExtremeMotorsports99.com, and I'm going to be over on the 7500 side putting it out for you. So tomorrow night got a lot of good racing. Either way, everyone, have a good night.
Good night, everybody from Bristol.